Hello, Aquarius. So we're going to do your July 2024 energetic check for love. Singles in the first part of the reading. If you're in a partnership, a relationship, a situationship, that is in the second part of the reading. If it is your first time here, my name is Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for your curiosity. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for all your continued love and support. These are, hella late, but the good news is I'm actually doing them this. So I've been doing a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, and a lot of adjusting in my world. Things are a lot more solid now. Your girl has done some work. So with the thanks of many people involved, I am a lot more capable and able and ready. So prepare to see a lot more of this. All right. Without further ado, we're going to get started. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are single and open to the idea of a relationship, if you are interested in somebody, the first part of the reading is going to be for you. Cross-watchers, of course, are welcome. Switch that energy around as needed. We love to see it. We're going to talk about love. Let's talk about love. And if you're open to love, or if you are interested in somebody, let's see what's going on with you for the month of July. Be sure to check your other placements. If anything does not fit, please don't try and force it into your world. If you're interested in personal reading, all that information is in the description box in that link tree. Be sure to check my website to book a reading with me if you are interested. If you want to catch me live for any one of my live, deeply discounted readings, be sure to check out all of my other platforms, as well as hitting that little notification bell right here on YouTube. I come live here as well. All right, here we go. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What happened in July? Sorry, I'm late. Okay, here we go. What happened in July? What's going on for July singles? Single Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on? All right, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, interesting. We have two polar opposites at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords, the Page, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page, the Knight of Swords. Here comes Mercury retrograde. It's just going to grab a hold of me. That pre-shadow's coming up. Oh, and a third freaking Knight? Wow. Wow. Okay, you're really ready for something, but I don't think you're rushing into anything like you used to. With that Chariot card between the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, I think that you're kind of overcoming some obstacles of previous offers being done a little bit too fast, a little bit too, out of the norm for you. I think you're a more practical person when it comes to making your love connections because of some major healing that you've done, some major realizations that you've had when it comes to that King of Wands popping out, when it comes to that down the road picture, right? With all of these offers coming in, I think your new plan here is to kind of, go it super slower than you used to. 10 of Cups, slower than you used to. Let's see what crosses. Here comes that 8 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, what crosses or complements? Okay, it wants to be out here. It just flipped out. 8 of Cups, showing me that for a reason. Okay, the Hermit card with the 3 of Cups. This is casual dating, right? You have a new outlook on it. And I think you're going to be working a lot harder at getting to know somebody versus just going all in. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. You have a list now. You have a list. Devil card, 7 of Pentacles, of what you will accept, what you won't accept, what you're no longer turning a blind eye to, what you've learned based on, some experience. So now you've got, hello. These are the major and minor arcana versions of each other with that Hermit and the Four of Swords. Lots of introspection, lots of looking within while experiencing your environment, as far as going out, hanging out with your friends more, being more open to offers, but not just, you're not pinching your nose and diving into the deep end without looking. You're not just like, okay, well, let me just figure this out real fast. You are carefully easing yourself into the dating pool. Metaphors galore. All right, here we go. What is that best overall outcome? What's the best overall outcome? What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? The Ten of Pentacles is just trying to be, complete and total security, solidarity, feeling real comfortable. Okay, the Ace of Cups came out and kind of turned over. Okay, there's the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. There's your energy, Star card coming out down the road, right? I believe this is you doing that hard work, not accepting just any old love offer, not just diving in. That Ace of Cups just feels to me like you're not moving into anything quick. And this is more than okay by you. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You believe that this is the recipe for success, to be able to have the best possible outcome, the best possible thing that you can achieve. That Ten of Pentacles is still wanting to just kind of make itself known. Queen of Cups, the healing you've done. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, being very, very guarded with whom you choose to invest in. Two of Swords, with whom you choose to invest in because of all that healing you've done. This is very grounded outlooks here. I love all this energy. This is very good, slow energy. And if you're in my collective, this is, you've been listening to my readings long enough. I've been telling you, there's one way of doing it and there's another way of doing it. But, it takes a little bit of experience. You experience these things a few times and you're like, you know what? Why don't I try something different? What the hell? If I've been doing it this way for so long, maybe that ain't it. And this should be a new way of doing things. What the hell? Let me try it. Let me see if this does feel better, to feel way more secure into something before I give my emotional self to anybody. What's the foundation? Ooh, yeah. What's the foundation? Sun card came out upright and then just kind of fell sideways. And when the sun comes out, I always say this: you can't hide anything from the sun. You can't hide any truths from the sun. You can't hide anything from the sun at all. This is also about that healing energy, and not all the way healed, but definitely working on it. And you don't have to be all the way healed. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Devil card, Hermit card, right? You're still doing that deep inner work to have success over feelings coming back to the surface. The Five of Wands, the Devil card, the Hermit card, there's the Four of Swords again, Five of Swords, the Hierophant. Yes, so this is you really kind of taking your time to make sure that you're being given transparency, that your healing aligns with whomever you're accepting offers from. You may not even be interested right now, and that's okay. I just feel like there's not really many viable candidates. As I'm getting a lot of pages and knights and all that coming out, and you're kind of seeing that, you're not really that interested. I've got a bunch of queens coming out here. There's two more, as a matter of fact. There's another queen of swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. The only kings that have come out have been at the bottom of the deck, which you don't see. So far, it may just feel like there's not really any real super satisfactory offers coming in. So you're just not interested. You're not interested, and you're going to hold out until something really clear presents itself to you, something really obvious. When it's super obvious, then you'll get serious. Until then, you're just half in, half out, just not really that interested. Nothing's shown itself to be worth your investment. What's that past energy? Too many. Ace of Wands, right? Quick to start. What's that past energy? High Priestess. Six of Wands, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. That Ace of Wands was trying to come out earlier. This is about you maybe not even really trusting your intuition, battling your intuition, going against your better judgment to attract in some very harsh lessons for you, some harsh realizations, some true revelations to people's deep down characters. And I believe that this has kind of shown itself to you over time. Basically you going against your better judgment here, going with somebody just because it seemed like something fun with that Fool card coming out, something very tempting, something very enticing with that Devil card still showing up, right? That past energy would just kind of go with some maybe not so spiritually aligned intentions. You could be using a lot more of a spiritual attachment to make those long-standing connections, and until it's something that deep, you're not really taking anything very serious right now. What's that future outcome? Oh, immediately. And that's another page with that Page of Cups and another page. Oh my gosh, these threes coming out. This is insane. Okay, and there's the Knight of Swords again. So, and there's that pre-Empress energy. So I think, look at this. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords with that 3 of Pentacles. You're still seeing some pretty disappointing energy when it comes to trying to build something super solid right now. I just don't feel like there's the final freaking page. Oh my God. They always do this. I've got all these left. Earlier in the reading, I pulled the Knights to start, right? All these offers coming in, they just don't seem like they're on the level with what you're worth. And based on what you've gone through, based on what you've experienced, you know your worth, you know your value, and you're holding steady until somebody can match that. And so far, nothing very viable has been coming in. We've got page after page after page after page. All of them. Every kind of page is coming forward, and you just are not interested. It's not on your level. You know what I mean? They're just not measuring up. They're not measuring up to that forever. And I feel like this has just been something that you would just rather do without. You're just like, you know what? If it's not exact, if it's not right, if it's not balanced, because of these lessons you've learned, the real outcome of everything, is that you're choosing to not work with any of them. 3 of Pentacles. It's disappointing what's being presented to you, and you're choosing to just not even ever. Look at this. Not even. Because you're in your head about what's being presented to you. And finally, I think you're starting to really trust. Oh my gosh. You're starting to really trust your intuition more. I think you're starting to trust your intuition more because you're putting all of your head over your heart, over your emotions, as far as choices that are being presented. Woo! I don't blame you. There's no reason why you cannot be independent and standing in your confidence, standing in your power, standing in your resolve to wait. I mean, if there's nothing coming in, that's worthy of what you have to offer, and they're all in and out, and this is just, super flaky and immature and beneath you, no thank you. No thank you. Very, very stern decision here. You can wait. You can wait, and you can just kind of, have your fun. You don't need to get yourself all worked up over kind of, seeing if any one of these is this one, is it this one, is it this one. I'm going to tell you right now, if it does not align and you're not feeling it and you're not seeing this draw, this attraction, this want, and you can't feel it from them and they're not getting that drive from you to want to invest, no problem at all. No problem at all. You can see it from a mile away. Staying in your independence, knowing your worth, standing confident and waiting, no problem. No worries. Niente. Okay. I don't feel like you need advice. I feel like you know what you're doing. I feel like you can see everything coming at you from a mile away. We've got that Six of Swords that I just split to. You're remaining nice and calm. You ain't sweating it. You're not worried about it. You're not sweating it. You're totally fine. It's not like you're, look at these offers coming in. These offers coming in, you can wait until it equals that 10. Okay? Nothing being presented right now is of your value, and you know it, and that's fine. That's fine. Guess what? You're being presented with lessons. That's what that Justice card is. That Justice card is this karmic lesson. And once you take all of the lessons that you've learned before and you apply them to certain situations you could be experiencing now, this feels familiar. This feels familiar. I've done this before. I remember this. I did this last time. So this time I'm going to do it this way and apply it differently and see the outcome. And the outcome will show you very quickly. Why you were correct in doing it differently and trying a different approach. And then once you show that your lessons are really kind of sinking in and universe sees that you're doing things differently and you're getting it and you're absolutely allowed to navigate your life with total clarity and complete confidence, you start leveling up and you start bringing in these energetic vibrational matches that are more on your level, because you have to pass these tests in order to level up. Whenever you're being presented with opportunity to show universe that you've gotten the lessons, right? Because lessons in life will repeat. They will repeat until you understand what's going on. And once you show universe, it's like a level up. It's like leveling up in the video game. You got to beat that big boss before you get to move on, okay? And that's what we're here for. We constantly are going to be experiencing lessons. And you have to be growing and evolving in order to having different experiences. That's just it. And I feel like you are very aware of what's coming in, what's being presented to you, and what's not on your level, what's really not on your level. Now we got kings. Now that I'm sitting here playing with the deck, just talking about all this, they're all back here. They're all just under the surface of you, just kind of getting through a few more little moments here. And I think it's just around the corner. I think you're laser sharp on understanding and seeing these offers for what they are and what they aren't. Before you get too entangled, before you get way too involved, before it gets too painful for you to have to deal with, you're seeing it way sooner. That's beautiful. We always want to test out anybody coming into our lives. Vet them carefully before we allow energetic exchange so that you can really protect yourself. That's how you protect yourself emotionally. Woo. Okay. Because, same. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. You only look. Yeah. Look at this. I split the deck again. You only go through this so many times before you're just like, you know what? You know what? I get it. I see you. I see you. And sometimes repetition, unfortunately, is your best teacher. I know it's mine. That school of hard knocks. Oof. Summa cum laude. Here we go. Let's do some oracle for the lovely, beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is this Keys? Are you my friend, Keys? Is that you? Is this Keys that I used to work with? Is this my little cutie pie? Is that you? I hope that's you. Keys, if that's you, say yes. Come back to my reading and tell me yes. Oh, ascending, transitioning, new phases, preparing for union. Yes, see, preparing for union right there. Preparing for the best possible match and understanding what's being presented to you, what's not on your level, and what is on your level. Sunglasses. This is focusing outward. Your perception has changed. You're watching people. You're really watching them and looking at them at face value and really letting them reveal themselves to you. You're taking your time to watch. You're taking your time to really watch people. What else does Aquarius need to know? Passion. The Phoenix. Yes. What else? One time through this deck, Spirit. Thank you so much. One time through this deck. Thank you. Butterfly. Phoenix. Yes. Yeah, you're watching. I'm watching you. Private eyes. So passion is no longer cutting it. You're not just going on chemistry. You're not going on this like intense physical attraction anymore. That's not enough for you anymore, right? You're no longer accepting people for their fake presentation of self. You're seeing them for exactly who they are. If somebody is self-absorbed, you can tell. If somebody has narcissistic tendencies, you're catching that early on, and you're kind of waiting that out, keeping your distance and allowing them to reveal themselves to you. This is a real growth. This is a real show of growth. This is a real show of ascension. This is a show of you absolutely doing all that healing and all of that work on yourself to evolve past what you've gone through. This is protection. This is power. This is extreme control over your situations coming in because of you experiencing people that were never going to be enough for you. They were not going to rise to your level or meet you on your level. And this pain has pushed you into learning from your past. And I do see that you're just doing things in a new way. We've got seduction, heart with a key, keys on a ring, love call, coffin. Okay. So the way you used to do things, the way you used to make connections, you kind of maybe had this run of a good time. Some of you may get really involved with, the way the world tells you how you're supposed to date, the dating rules, right? As you see them, you get, super hooked on a show, or you follow a certain celebrity or whatever, and they tell you how they do things and you adopt that, and it turns out to be a very toxic way, as a matter of fact, of doing things. And it seems to be that's actually not at all how you build a genuine connection. These fake ways, these fake shady kind of perceptions of life. You're kind of seeing it for what it is. I think you're building a more solid foundation as far as building connections, looking at it from a different perspective, really doing that work to kind of pull yourself away from your old thinking, your old ways of attaching to information, to looking for better pieces of information so that you can have better results. I just feel like you're doing differently to have better results now. Same. And it's so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Now for people, all of you humans out there in a connection with somebody, if you're experiencing some sort of issues, trauma, or complications in your relationship, partnership, marriage, situationship, whatever you're in, this part of the reading is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius, crosswatchers, switch that energy as needed. Be sure to check your other placements as well to be certain of your monthly outlook. If you don't know your other placements, go to any one of your favorite search browsers, Three of Cups, to type in birth chart calculator. It'll bring up all kinds of websites, the top ones. Type in as much information as you know to get as much information as you can. You don't need to be a master astrologist. It'll break it down. It'll tell you all about it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus are the primary focus. Those placements, you can watch all those readings. Here we go. I get to watch 4. Some people only get to watch 2. Some people get to watch 3. Rarely does somebody only have 1 for all 4. But there is, what do they call them? What do they call it when you have 3 placements? Oh, God, it just left my head. Okay. I have 1 in Virgo. Stellium. Thank you. Stellium. All right, here we go. Couples, partnerships, relationships, situationships, marriage. If you are in a couple, this part of the reading is for you. If you're having issues, what is going on with Aquarius? What's going on with you? If you're in a partnership, what do they need to know? 7 of Wands, feeling very defensive. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, full card out here. I do feel like you're putting your guard up when it comes to having certain conversations with your person. I think you're waiting for the truth because you've been fighting with somebody about some truthful conversations that need to be had. And I feel like they're being very, very kind of careless with the truth. Why is Tina Turner popping up into my head? I got no use for what you loosely call the truth. And I ain't got no time for your overgrowing lies. So you better be good to me. Oh, Tina. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you're holding on to the fact that you want the truth from your partner. I feel like you want the truth and you are not going to bend until you get it. And I think you're getting pieces of a truth, but it's not the whole thing. For some of you, for others of you, I feel like you just know, this person is lying. Ace of Pentacles out here. Whew, okay. What crosses or complements Aquarius? What crosses or complements Aquarius? Oh, King of Cups. 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Page of Cups. So it's not that you're being a jerk. You're not being a total ass. You're not being rude or mean, but you're pretty concerned with the fact that this is not being resolved faster than it is. I feel like somebody could be holding out on the truth, and there's some reason here why they're holding back with that high priestess. The high priestess is a lot of secrets being held back. Um, the justice card is extreme truth, right? These are major arcana cards about life changing energy. So this is life changing conversations that need to be had. And there's major concern here that's it's not happening. You're like, I thought we was partners, right? And this realization is, it's pretty upsetting. It's pretty upsetting. And I feel like you've been kind of arguing and battling for truth. You want honesty. You want somebody to give you the heart of what you're after here. What's the best that can be achieved? More truth. Ace of Swords. Knight of Pentacles with that Three of Swords, right? You're holding out. You're not going to bend until you get it. You may already know this, and you just want to hear it from their mouth. You just want to hear them say it. For some of you, for others of you, you need this. There's that Queen of Cups, right? You need this. This is your partner. This is somebody who's never supposed to lie to you, and it's upsetting for you. I got the King of Pentacles with that Emperor. You're not budging. You're not budging. You're so upset. Why are they not telling you the truth? Okay. What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? Where are you going? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. That's good. So we move from the Eight of Wands, right? All these conversations need to have. Eight of Pentacles is, it's kind of digging in your heels. You're digging in your heels. You are not budging. You are committed to this. It's like, I'm deciding this. This is it once and for all. Nine of Cups is this is protecting you emotionally. 10 of Cups, Lover's card, Fool card, World card, right? Whew. This is funny. I just feel like you're not budging. They could be skirting this. I feel like they, if they're trying to change the subject, or they're trying to pretend like nothing happened, or just go about life, like la-di-da-di-da, you're not budging. You're not playing that game. You're not like, yeah, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go to the market. Let's go get our shopping done. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm going to hold back. This is self. No, I'm good. I'm not interested. I got other things to do. I'm good. And it's just, it's not like you're being petty, and it's not like you're being vindictive. You're just saying, I'm just freaking disappointed. I'm just disappointed. And if I can't trust you, what do we have? If I can't trust you to provide me with honesty, a clarifying conversation here, what do we have? Okay. What's the foundation? What's the foundation? Three of Swords. It's just Judgment. Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, World card, Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. 10. Yeah, this is all hanging in the balance. If you would just, tell me what I need to know, just out with it already. We could just move back into all happy and glory. Then I will feel like this is supposed to be the union it is. You know what I mean? You're, confused why this person is, trying to evade and get around it, and, basically do everything but. It's like everything but bring everything back into balance, back into union, stop this once and for all. End it. End the nightmare. Here's the Seven of freaking Swords. Lies. And you want the freaking truth. You're not budging till you get it. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. Calm down. Slow. Get back out here. I keep doing that. I keep picking up all the cards. Get in here. Past energy. What's that past energy? past energy. Oh, somebody already flipped. No. It's a past energy. Past energy. Full card. Two of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Aquarius energy here. 10 of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You're just like, why are you holding back on me? There's the Moon card. Why are you holding back? You felt like you had blind faith in this person, and this is just, it's devastating to you to know that they're capable of this. To know that they're capable of this, that they're holding back. They're being so immature about it that they're not facing up and owning up to this conversation and completely evading it altogether. Evading it altogether, and that would heal everything. It would bring y'all back into union. And this person is putting a lot of work into not talking, not telling the truth. Lots of effort, lots of work into not talking. You're just like, let's just get this over with. Let's just feel better. Okay. What's that outcome? What's that outcome? What's that future position? What's that outcome? Ah, Hermit. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. The longer they take, the worse they're making it. But because you're kind of filling in the blanks. You know how that is when you know something's off, and you're kind of waiting for that, and the more somebody evades the truth, you're filling in the blanks, and you're kind of, your mind is running away with itself, and you're starting to say, well, it's probably this then. Well, it could be this, and why aren't they this, and it should be this, and it's probably this, right? And so this just deepens you into feeling more and more separate. You're feeling more and more separated from this connection, and you're just, you're both digging your heels in. Somebody here is just evading everything when it comes to the connection, and somebody here is firm in wanting explanations, right? Six of Swords, Five of Cups. Disappointing that somebody is not more aligned with wanting to work this out, and sooner. That everybody's being so stubborn, so cowardice when it comes to just not facing it, not owning up to it. There's a lot of pride involved here. I'm thinking that somebody just doesn't want to be wrong. Somebody just doesn't want to have, some sort of that feeling. Maybe they feel like it, lessens them in some way, and they just don't want to talk about it. Maybe they just feel like, sometimes I've had this in relationships before where, they were hoping for this kind of silent acknowledgement, a silent acknowledgement of, yeah, I know I'm busted, and I know, so let's just not deal with this again, and not having to say a word about it. They're just going to be like, all right, I'm busted, but I ain't going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with you. It's just not going to say anything. But what this does, it just further divides the both of you. And ultimately, it sends you back into your own head, right? It sends you back into your own head. If there's no clarification, if there's no conversation, if there's no accountability, then it gives and breeds distrust within your relationship, within your partnership. And this, you're just kind of in this mentality and this energy of, they owe you. They owe you this clarification. They owe you the sense of, a conversation about this, a mature conversation about this, so that everybody can kind of discuss what's happened. It's not about reprimandation. It's not about power. It's not about control. It's not about any of that. It's about having accountability, and it's about having respect for your partner, and just facing up to something and saying, once and for all, having this reciprocal conversation. Look, I'm sorry for what I did. I apologize. I'm not going to have that happen again. You're right. I was wrong. I'm going to make efforts to not have that happen again. It's not hard. It's not that difficult. Some people make it seem like you're asking them to move one arm to the other side of their body and operate the rest of their life in that way. I mean, you would think getting an apology out of somebody is just like asking them to move the moon over 10 feet every day out of orbit. It's asking the impossible, and they don't even know where to begin, and it's unfathomable. It's almost as autistic as the request. But it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And it's actually more empowering to own up to your mistakes and to have accountability. That is power. That's power, to see that you are fallible, and that you recognize your flaws, and that you're willing to make effort to change. That takes true strength. That takes true courage to be able to step up to the plate and own what you're talking about, and own your actions, and own your want to become better. Own it. It's not hard. It's not that difficult. And it's not anything that's going to bruise or damage anyone's ego. This world has been way too programmed to feel like, having the upper hand gives you some sort of piece of leverage. There's a lot of people out there, that last word type of person. They got to have the last word in every conversation, that type of person. Um, they just, anyway. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy being spent unnecessarily. It's upsetting. Okay, here we go. I felt drawn to the Magic 8, so we're going to look and see what the Magic 8 Oracle has to say. I like this little teeny tiny deck. It makes me feel very big. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no communication. No. Oh, you are just like, come on already. They're in their head. They've got major trust issues. They're creating trust issues. We have a runner situation that was trying to come out too. Bing. Exactly. Energy drain, draining that energy. They do want another chance, and I do feel like that's just this whole complete and total lack of accountability and disregard for the problem, because they just want to be able to move through it, not even really address it. It's not over. I see a guilty conscience out here, wants another chance. They're not going to have much more to say. Nothing else. Two stubborn people. Come on, fixed sign. Are you stubborn? Are you stubborn? You're like, no way, not me. No way. No way. You're so stubborn, you deny how stubborn you are. But it's not over. They could be trying to find ways to get your attention, to try to bring and draw you back into the connection here. There's a lot of back and forth passiveness happening here with this non-committal and the two one-sided. I just feel like you're not really too into skating over this, or icing it over, or sweeping it under the rug. I feel like, you may have done that in the past, and they're probably kind of used to it. Maybe they're waiting for that moment where you just kind of let it go and we can all move on. I think the longer you guys don't speak, the more guilty of a conscience they could have. They may have gone as far as to try to shift blame upon you, to avoid accountability, to escape having any type of real acknowledgement of what's going on here. Expect the unexpected. Spirit's telling you that yes, old habits die hard, but this person very well could come through for you. I feel like they could come through for you. It's showing here that they're the real deal. Maybe through your coaching and your guiding, and your digging your heels in and putting your feet down firmly in the sand, and saying, I'm not budging on this. I'm not budging on this. They'll be like, okay, all right, I see you. I hear you. I feel you. I get it. Sometimes it does happen. Love reigns strongest over ego and pride. And most of the time, we really hope that our connection is that deep, that our person will be more into wanting to build the connection stronger than saving their own ego or their pride. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you, darling. I got out here spring and autumn, right? This could have been going on since spring. You could have resolution coming by autumn, by the end of summer, where you both kind of back off of things. Um, for some of you, maybe since spring, you've known about this since springtime. Look at this. Summer and winter just fell out of my deck. Oh my gosh. This could be for others of you. It could have just started happening. And by the time winter comes around, you could have resolution. For some of you, it looks like a couple of a month span. Yikes. I've been in relationships like this. Where they just kind of hold they hold what you want hostage, and it's a power struggle. It's kind of an ego play. I've been in situations like this, and it's unfortunate. I know, girl, I'm coming back on. I'm getting on a lot more. I was just saying in the beginning of this reading, I've leveled out a lot of my world, and I'm so excited. I am stable. I have very strong internet connection. I have a solid line coming in. I don't have to move anymore. I know. Be prepared to be sick of my face. I'm going to be here a lot, babe. Good to see you. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll be on here a lot more. I'm about to wrap up my Aquarius right now, and then I've got Pisces. So then July is over, and then I'm going to get started on August, and then I will dip in with a few of my collective readings in between. So also catch me on my other platforms as well. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you happen to be on any one of those, I'm on live on those platforms also. If you don't catch me here, you can catch me on the others. All the notification bells will let you know every single time I come live. Whenever I'm doing the collective readings is when I will answer questions or offer you heavily discounted rates on my live readings. And if anyone needs a personal private reading, I am available for those as well. Everything is in the link tree in the description of this video. You can go to my website to book a reading with me or catch me live. Catch me live for one of my heavily discounted rates. I'm here for it. Lots of growth, lots of evolution coming in. I'm so excited to be here for each and every single one of you. All right, Aquarius, this was your reading for today. I'm going to be right back to do Pisces, and we'll wrap up for July. I will be heading over to my other platforms to do a live tonight. So I plan on being on pretty much a long time for tonight. So you can catch me here, there, and everywhere. So again, hit that notification bell if you like the vibe, that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. All of your likes, your shares, your comments, they all help me to attune. So I'm so grateful for that. So until next time, I'm wishing you all the love, light, abundance, and positive vibes that you can possibly stand. And I will see y'all very soon. Y'all take care. Bye.